President Trump's re-election campaign is suing CNN for libel. This follows similar lawsuits against the New York Times and the Washington Post. All three suits targeting opinion pieces. But some legal experts say the moves are off base. Jenna Ellis, Trump 2020 senior legal advisor, constitutional law attorney, joins us. So, Jenna, the complaint focuses on a CNN opinion story by a former Federal Election Commission general counsel, Larry Noble. He wrote a piece titled, quote, "Soliciting dirt on your opponents from a foreign government is a crime. Mueller should have charged Trump campaign officials with it." Why are you guys suing over this?
Well, we're suing CNN as well as the New York Times and Washington Post for false and defamatory statements. And CNN in particular claimed that the campaign had assessed the potential risks and benefits of again soliciting Russia's help in the 2020 election and decided to leave that option on the table. That is a false and defamatory statement that CNN knew at the time that it published the statement was false. There was an extensive record of the campaign disavowing and disclaiming any interactions of these sorts with Russia.
Did they put that in the story? Did they put your side of the story anyplace?
They didn't. And in fact, CNN, we reached out to CNN and asked them to retract and apologize, and they declined to, and they refused. So the campaign has been left with no option but to file a lawsuit to get the public facts on the record, and also to make sure that readers understand the truth, and to seek damages that are in the millions of dollars for these types of false statements.
The Supreme Court, as you know, has said you need to show malicious intent, that they were false, there's a reckless disregard for the truth. I mean, it's an opinion piece. You know, critics would say it's supported by the First Amendment. Let me read you something from the Freedom Forum Institute. They say, quote, "An opinion is not libel. Libel refers to specific facts that can be proved untrue. A public figure has to prove the publisher of the false statements acted with actual malice. Actual malice means the publisher either knew the statements were false or acted with reckless disregard for whether they were true or false. It's a lot harder to prove than negligence." Do you think you got those already in the bag?
It is harder to prove, but of course we look forward to proving that at trial. And of course, CNN and these other publications knew that their false statements were false at the time that they published them, and published them with intentional disregard for the truth. And so here, although this was published in the context of an opinion piece, the court has also had a long precedent of case law that just because you couch a statement as opinion doesn't mean that you can assert and make false statements of fact. The court will look at each individual statement and determine, is this a statement of opinion or is this an assertion of fact? And here in the CNN, the New York Times, and the Washington Post pieces, all of their statements are provably false, and they're factual statements that were absolutely false and defamatory.
How would you respond to those that think that the president is trying to, and the campaign's trying to muzzle, media outlets they don't like?
Not at all. And so this is the campaign that's filing these suits, not the president. And also, the freedom of press, we of course value, and we have the freest, fairest press, but that doesn't shield the press to make false statements. And so, of course, that's why the law allows for libel suits and to hold these media outlets responsible when they publish false statements, because the public deserves to have the truth and not these false statements. And so we have to go to court because they're unwilling to retract these statements.
But you just said, we have the freest, fairest press, but the president calls them the enemy of the people. During his rallies, he points out to all the cameras behind the audience and slams the media.
So the freest, fairest press in the sense that the law and the First Amendment is absolutely fair to the press. It doesn't mean that the press itself has been fair to the campaign or to the president. Clearly, here you have three giant media outlets that have published with reckless disregard for the truth. And so they need to be held accountable as well. And their readers should not be intentionally misinformed.
Yeah, CNN is not publicly commenting on this. Quickly, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, we look forward to proving this at trial, and I think that we will absolutely prevail.
All right, Jenna. We'll see you as it goes through the courts. Thank you so much.
Thank you for covering this, Eric.
Of course.